What it is, what it is.
Welcome
Welcome
back
back. We back in
to
the
another
paint.
episode. Well,
Woo.
as I said in the last episode, I said they better keep it close, otherwise I might have had a crash out. And I did have a crash out. So
Yeah.
that was great for my Thursday.
At least they started out good.
I will give it to them. They did start out, for that first half, it was kind of back and forth, whatever. We had a little bit of a run. But I don't know what the game plan was in the second half. I'm not understanding. Like everything just shifted, like complete 180. So I don't know.
Welcome back,
But
guys.
the final score, let me see. The final score was what? 78-60.
Welcome back, guys. We're back in the paint. Clearly Maddie had her crash out on Thursday.
Yeah.
She was really hoping that she was not going to crash out on Thursday. But
That was but they did it to me.
crash out.
They
They
did it
bounced
to
back.
me.
They bounced back though. They bounced back with the bounce back win, but
Yeah.
there's a lot to unpack.
There is a lot to unpack. And it's the same issues we just talked about as well last episode.
Yeah.
It's the poor shooting. Nobody can hit a wide open shot. Are you kidding me? How many wide open shots were there? I didn't even count because at a point it was more than on my whole hand. So I don't know. I don't know at this point. It's like, come on, you got to hit those shots. That's how you win games, especially when you're playing a top team. You need to hit the wide open shots.
Even in the, you know what's crazy? In the win, we didn't shoot 50% from the field.
Exactly. Literally. That's why it's like, okay.
I feel like right now we're one of those teams that we're gonna have to play real tough defense and play real tough defense and and basically allow our offense to be created from the defense, like get transition buckets. The thing is, you cannot always rely on that for an entire game or every game because it's also makes it easy to defend because if they take away your transition offense,
You
you
have
don't have no
nothing.
half court.
I mean, that's kind of what it looked like in the second half because in the third quarter we scored just 12 points.
12 points.
And then in the fourth quarter we just scored just 14. So just not a good second half. And I don't know. At the first half I was like, okay, you know what? I was confident after that first half. I was like, you know what? Close game.
1 point. It was down 1 point.
Down 1 point after all things considered. Like, come out of here and go on a little run, hopefully, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But luckily, obviously, we have a couple easy games coming up. So hopefully we can build some more confidence and start shooting the ball better. Because until we shoot the ball better, you can't beat any top 5 team. That's just not going to happen.
You're not going to beat anything.
No.
If you can't shoot. I mean, so we're going to unpack the UCLA game first. And listen, look, y'all, I printed off the stats and I graded the game.
Yeah, she's a harsh grader too. So.
I am. Look, even the win, I got all this red. I went teacher on it. I got all this red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No pass in this class.
No. Even in the win.
Even in the win, no.
We appreciate it, but
we appreciate the effort, but
still
a lot of work to do.
We shot against UCLA 9 out of 33 3-pointers. That is 27% from 3.
That is so bad. Like, especially because there were some wide open ones in there where you should have made them.
There were a lot of wide open ones. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And the overall shooting percentage was 35%. 24. We took 69 shots. We only made 24 shots out of 69. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
In order to be a top team in women's basketball, you have to shoot at least 50% or better.
You have to.
Like, there's no if
give me as
have to.
as you can. 35 ain't gonna take.
No, like 35 is terrible. Like that's what you should be shooting from three, maybe, but not the overall field.
Thank you. I would expect that from 3-point land.
Mm-hmm.
But just fit, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Now in the UCLA game, we did not get to the line a lot. We only had
no,
five.
you really didn't
Yeah,
at all, and that was another problem. You should have
that
been
was a
driving the ball.
problem because UCLA went 11. They were
Exactly.
8 of 11 from free throw, and we were uh 3 of 5.
60%. Awesome.
Yeah, that's what we were. Um, I mean, considering that it was only 5, I can't
I mean,
really
yes,
complain.
but
But
they should have been driving a lot more.
well, they were, but they were miss. They were even missing that, and then they weren't. They didn't. They weren't getting the same whistle that
No,
UCLA was.
I'm yeah, and I never am like, oh, the refs, this, that.
Oh yeah, we're not
I
gonna do
try,
that. Yeah, we
I
don't.
try not to do that, but
Yeah,
yes, that is the case in this game. That
it was. I mean, but
what can you do
tomato,
there?
tomato. Yeah, you can't really do
There's
nothing.
really nothing you can do there.
I felt like they did good defensively against. Like they had Lauren Betts kind of contained in the first half.
They did the first half. They were pretty good defensively.
Yes.
That second half, they kind of just were gassed. I think
I mean, they went that stretch in the first quarter, and
it
then
was
with the
just
second
back and
quarter,
forth. Yeah,
yeah, and there was no foul calls,
no.
so it
So
was a
I
lot.
mean,
They're
I
gas.
guess I mean the first half shows us glimpse of like what they can be,
Yeah,
but they have to do two halves of that, not just one.
yeah. I don't know. They didn't do terrible on the boards. I mean, they did end up getting out rebounded because I think they would now in the first half they were definitely pounding the
They were
board.
not. Yeah, they were doing great rebounding in the first.
Yeah, and only allowing UCLA one shot. You only
Yeah,
got 1 attempt. After that,
yeah. It was no second chance tries there,
no.
but
And then the turnovers, like we only had. I mean, against UCLA we had 9.
I mean,
So I'm
honestly,
not mad at
I'm not mad at the nine with a
that.
top five team. That's not like that's really good defensively too. Like I'm not mad at that. I'm just more mad at the poor shooting. That's just what I'm mad at.
Yeah, and I wonder how many points we were able to get off those turnovers because off the turnover because UCLA had 14.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like I don't think we capitalized well off of their turnovers either.
I'm gonna go that we didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that we did
The
not.
score would translate a little better if we did.
Yeah. You know, I'm looking at the games. India did slightly better in the second game in Vegas with Fairfield. She did better.
Yes, she did. She did.
India did.
Yeah,
The first one there,
she was not in the first game. It was not. It was not her. I don't think it was her best efforts.
no, I'm wrong. This is Renaya. Did I say India Renaya? Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant Renaya. My bad. My bad.
Renaya, got it.
So against UCLA, Renaya, 1 of 6, 0 of 3, 0 from yeah, 1 of 6. 2 points. Um,
Yeah, that's not.
Forrest is only 1 turnover, 1 steal. Yeah. Um, and then in the second game,
In the second game, it looks like we had. Let me see.
I think she was 1 of 8 in the second one. Oh, she won.
Yeah, another bright spot, I guess, in the second game would be there was 41 bench points. That's nice to see.
Oh, well, yeah, it was because you had both Nylas with 12 apiece,
Yeah.
and then Hull had 14. So
Yeah, I think that's nice. And then obviously they won that game, but I do think it should have been a bigger margin.
you know, in game 2, it was the starters. That's what I wanted to point out. So game 2, your 3 starters, you got 3 starters.
Yeah.
Um, Anastalo, did I say her name right? I'm gonna go with Elena. I'm gonna call her Elena. So I want to say her name. 2 of 7. Lainey went 2 of 9, and then Renaya went 1 of 6.
Yep, 1 of 6. Terrible.
Those are your three starters. 7, 7, and 5. Those are the points that
Yeah,
they had.
your starters can't do that.
Yeah. The bench though was the two Nylas, 12 and 12, and
Yep,
then
the bench was
Layla had
excellent.
14.
The bench was good. I love the effort off the bench.
The bench is what won that game.
Exactly, and that's, I mean, against that type of caliber of a team, it's not what you really want to say. You want your starters to go off because they should. But I
I'm gonna need the
mean,
starters to go off every game.
winning 82-68 to Fairfield, I don't know. They're from the MAC, bro. Like to me, that's like
It's not ACC. That's
no,
all you know.
that's not a team you should be only winning by what, 14.
Yeah,
That's
you
not.
better win it.
No, we should have won by at least 25, 20-25. If they would have shot better, they would have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There was only. I mean, the field goal percentage was slightly better. They were 48% from the
Yeah,
field.
slightly better, yes, but
Um,
I don't know if this is going to be an ongoing problem or not, though. Like from what it seems like, the last like pretty much every
I
game
mean, not
besides
48%. They shot 42%. I'm sorry, they shot 42%. They were 28.
the what game was it? Maybe the NC Central game when we scored 90.
Mm-hmm.
That second game. Besides that game, if you
You
look
haven't
at
shot.
any of the stats,
Yeah,
we've not shot it
yeah,
well in any of the other games.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's it gonna take to get the shots better. It's crazy.
I don't know.
And then even with free throws, like this time we got way more attempts to the line. 24. We're
Yeah,
18 of 24 was 75% from the
yeah,
free throw line.
yeah. I don't
So
know. It's just I don't know because I mean, right now we're obviously one loss, which whatever, but
yeah, it was one to the top team, one of the top
it's the
teams.
top. Like UCLA is a Final Four team, like that.
Definitely.
So I'm not mad at the loss. I'm mad at the caliber of the loss and how they lost. That's why I'm mad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought UCLA would win, but I did think it would be a little closer. I didn't think we would get blown out like that.
I mean, that first half, and even in the
That
second
first
half,
half was what I
we was get,
expected. Yeah,
we was getting every shot that we wanted. Like we were getting wide
yeah.
open
It's just
look.
like I don't understand how you cannot make just wide open shots like
Yeah,
that many missed wide open shots. Like I don't I even if not to bring up the men's, but the men's game, it's like the first half was similar. Like they missed wide
yeah,
open threes. I'm like, what
yep,
is this? Make those shots.
yeah, yeah.
You should
Like
never, ever miss that many wide open shots. It's one off, sure. Every now and then, sure.
yeah.
But
I
if
mean,
you're,
everybody has a bad shooting night, but
but to have it every night,
yeah,
that's a problem. That's like I don't know if it's like they need to do more shooting drills or something or what. I don't know.
your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, I don't know
'Cause
because I don't even know who to say like would be a standout player. Honestly,
no, especially like I said, I bring up from a previous episode where it was said that you know the coach really hasn't pinpointed
yeah,
who was going to be this X factor. And I don't know. I don't see it. I see some with the potential. Like
yeah.
I can see Nyla Brooks with the potential because
I
she
see the potential, yes, but
yeah, but
I
have
just
I
don't
seen it
know.
yet? Yeah.
I just don't know if so far nobody stepped up, especially in that big game. Nobody stepped up to me, which I'm like that.
No.
To me, I'm like that's so frustrating. I needed somebody to
Yeah.
step up and be that leader, but nobody did.
Nope. I'm really really was hoping that India and Renaya was going to be those players.
Yes, I thought Renaya,
Yeah.
but
That
I
were
don't
just
know.
going to take over, and this was going to be a all I don't
Yeah,
as I haven't seen it yet. Maybe we still got time, later in the season. It's still
maybe
early in the
it's still
season. We're
very
still
it is
November.
still very very early, so maybe we
Yeah.
can figure something out. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, for now, I mean, we have a couple cupcake games. They should be cupcake games, but you never know nowadays.
Yes.
Because on Thursday we have North Carolina A&T, so that
Aggie pride. Shout
yeah,
out to the Aggies. I'm gonna shout out the Aggies. I'm not
yeah,
an Aggie, but I am gonna shout out the Aggies because I have several family members that are Aggies. They show me nothing but love when I pull up to their homecoming. So yeah. Shout out to the Aggies.
Yeah,
Hopefully we
that's
go come and we take care of business.
yeah.
Period.
We should take care of business. I mean, this should be another win,
Hmm.
and then yeah, they have like South Dakota State, UNCG, but like the Kansas State game in a couple weeks, that one will be another test,
That's
in
a
my opinion.
test. We have to go to Kansas State.
Yeah, and then we go to the where is this? The Cancun Challenge. Yep,
Oh,
that's a tricky one because you have that, and then you have to follow that up a couple days later, about
it
a week
takes.
later, in Texas at Austin against another top 5 team.
I remember us discussing that because I said I would not want to be leaving Cancun going to Texas.
Yeah, so I'm I don't know. They have time to figure it out. Just they need to get more confidence shooting. I think that's
Mm.
the biggest thing because there's no way like especially when you're playing these low caliber teams like you should be shooting 55 60%.
So, do you think there's something going on, like mentally, or you just think they just need to work on shooting? Period.
I feel like it might be a mental thing because like if you miss so many wide open shots, you just second guess yourself every time you shoot.
Yeah,
Because that used to happen to me. Like if I missed a couple wide open threes, I'm like, okay,
yeah. Should I keep shooting or
should I
not?
even shoot?
Yeah,
And then you hesitate, and then you just don't make it because you hesitate.
yeah. And your head is you put your
You're in your
yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah. I got you.
So I think that's what it is. They're in their head, which
Hmm.
once you get in your head, you got to get out. Otherwise, you're just going to keep missing shots.
And we can't.
And we can't. So hopefully, they'll do some more shooting drills, practice, and get more
Mhm.
confidence. But
Mhm.
I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, I don't have to come on here the next episode and say again the shooting was bad. Because
Another crash out.
I don't want to come on here and be negative about the shooting, but it just keeps happening.
Listen, we are trying to prevent Maddie from crashing out. She's
Yeah,
already had one crash out. We don't need another one.
I don't need another.
We don't need
Yeah, because it's on Thursday, and Thursday I have a cake tasting for my wedding, so I don't want to be at my cake tasting for my wedding and
irritated.
crash out because of the game. Like, don't do that to me.
Please.
Do not do that to me.
Yeah. Because I would hate to get the text message of her. I am tasting my cake and I'm about to throw it all over the place because I'm about to
Yeah,
crash out.
yeah, and then I might throw cake if we start like if something crazy happens, and I don't want to do that.
They might just think you're a bridezilla. They wouldn't even think it's
They
about
honestly, I mean,
so
the
you might
cake
be
people
fine.
probably would think I'm like just a cake eater or something. They probably would if I threw a cake.
They're like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Is that
she didn't
bad?
like this cake. Yeah, yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna try to be positive about that game. I think we should win that game, and
Mm,
my goal for them, I guess I would say, is to shoot 50% or better from the field. If they can do that, I'm gonna overlook everything
yeah.
else at that point. I just want to see shooting 50% or better.
Yeah. I'm asking for a minimum of 45%. I prefer 50, but since we can barely get to 40,
Yeah,
give me 45%. Because
yeah.
this uh
45. I mean, 45 is
35%
reasonable, but
shooting, 35% shooting and 42% shooting,
yeah,
it's not gonna cut it. And the 3-point shooting is definitely like no. Like 32% from three. I mean, it's 8 out of 20. Yeah, that's a lot.
it's not.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
it's
8 out of 25. That's a lot of missed threes. That's quite a bit. And then you had 9 out of 33. Like you're taking so many. They took way too many threes in that UCLA game.
way too many threes.
Way
I
too
was thinking
many.
like that's. I mean, that's just a lot of threes. You should not shoot that many threes in any game.
Especially if you're not making them.
Let alone if if you're not making them one and two, you're just cause some havoc and get somebody in foul trouble. Drive to the basket more and put
Yeah.
more pressure on the defense. Don't just chuck up threes.
Yeah. I just, I really want to know what the conversation was at halftime during the UCLA game because, like I said, they started the game locked in, playing great defense, had Lauren Betts in check. Like she was, I mean, Lauren is going to be Lauren, period. Like
Yeah,
that's just how great she
she's
is.
gonna get
She's
her
going to be
buckets.
her.
Period. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
She's going to eventually bully her way to the paint and you're either going to foul her or you're going to let her do what she do. So Lauren is gonna get hers, but I feel like when they started, they definitely had her tamed enough to
They had a
where
lot more. I feel like they were pressuring her a little more, and she was rushing into stuff.
yes, yeah, yeah, and she could like whatever she got, she had to work for it.
Exactly,
So,
and I think that
so
disappeared in the second half.
it completely disappeared. And like I said, I don't understand why coaches don't want to take their timeouts because they don't roll over.
Use them.
And the refs were not calling a lot of fouls in that first half.
You have,
So
yeah, when you have a game that's going back and forth, and somebody's
yeah,
on a run, and it's
yeah.
not your team, call a timeout.
Call a
That's it. Call a
timeout.
timeout.
Yeah, and and
Settle
stop
everybody down.
right. And they were trying to wait for the TV timeout. Like, because the refs are not gonna stop the game until the next dead
Yeah,
ball. So yeah, like I think if she called a timeout, that might have helped.
I think that would have 100% helped if they would
Yeah,
have
I think
had a
that would have helped.
timeout and reset, and they had
Exactly.
some time to also catch their breath because they were out of breath.
Well, I was tired.
Yeah.
They're gassed. They're gassed. I mean, yeah, I saw somewhere where someone commented and was like, "Who's their conditioning coach?" They don't even look like they condition. All the conditioning in the world is not going to help you.
It's not going to be enough when you're going back and forth. It doesn't matter
Right.
how
It's a
much you
long
condition.
stretch. Like if it's a long stretch of just running, yeah, you can be the most conditioned person in the world and
You'll
you're gonna
just
get
be
a little
tired.
tired.
And you'll be out of breath. That's just
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah. So yeah, I think she should have called a timeout because again, the girls, like I said, they came out playing very tough defense.
Yeah.
They were very, very, very locked in that first half, but you have to keep that up. And it's hard to do that on top of still
Yeah.
trying to score because some of the shots that they were shooting were short.
Yes.
So that's tired legs all day
Tired
long.
legs. I did notice that.
Tired
Yeah.
legs.
A lot of them hit like the front of the rim.
The front of the rim. Yeah. Tired legs. Tired. And then a lot of times you can make mistakes from being tired.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. At this point, I'm going to try to be positive moving forward. And then hopefully, once we get to that Texas game,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have another tough conversation about will they be able to compete with another top
With
five
the
team.
top teams. Yeah. Yeah. So with the UCLA game, it definitely laid out what we needed to work on or what's
100%.
needed to work on.
It
And right now it's shooting.
it put us under a microscope and said, okay, here's what XYZ needs to be
Yeah.
fixed. Even though we already said that the last couple games, now
Yeah.
you see it full force because
Yeah.
it's a loss. So
Yeah.
when you see the loss, you're like, okay, I need to see exactly why they lost. Even though
Yeah.
we've been doing those same things in the last games, we just happened to win.
Right. 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 Because right now what's been consistently bad is the shooting.
Which I just don't understand. Like, I
It
know
is
they can shoot, so I'm not understanding. Like, I don't know.
I think it's like you said, it might be a mental block or something. It has to be. Because again, now if these are contested shots, okay.
Yeah,
But a lot of these shots are wide open.
no.
Wide open. As in here, I'm gonna give you this for free.
Yeah, if like in a game, like you should only miss like each player should only miss like maybe 1 to 2 wide open shots. But if you're missing like 3 to 4
Every
per
shot.
player, that's
Yeah.
not gonna happen. That's no.
Yeah. Now I will say Elena played decent against her former team.
She did, yes.
She did play. I forgot she came. I forgot that's what she was before.
Yeah, she played. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna say everybody played bad or anything. I think it was just bad shooting. It was
Yeah.
literally just
Yeah.
bad shooting.
This
If they would have hit shots, that game would have been a lot closer. Who
definitely.
knows what would have happened?
The only thing that kind of saved us was UCLA wasn't shooting that great in the first half either.
Exactly.
But they got it together in the second half. Overall, they shot 52%. They didn't shoot that great from three either.
No,
They only shot 30%.
yeah. I mean, it
So
is what it is. A loss is a loss. It obviously is annoying, but it's not like you lost. You lost to a Final Four team. That's what you
exactly.
have to remind yourself. You lost to a Final
Exactly.
Four team.
Now you know what
Somebody
you
that
got.
could literally win a championship. So
Exactly.
Now
Yeah.
you see that's the standard. That's what we
Yeah.
need to be playing like, and hopefully that helps the players have a better mentality themselves.
Yeah.
Because at some point we have to get over that hump as well, and
Right.
be that type of team that says we're playing Carolina. That's a Final Four team. We need to get over that.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It's just a
Exactly.
matter of when will we get over that hump. I don't know.
Right. Like, yeah, let the attitude be, hey, we're playing Carolina. We can play them in the final four.
Yep.
This is let's play our best. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that also kind of made my night was how Duke lost. Like, because obviously that happened. Not to bring up Duke on this
so please.
Carolina, but that to me is comical. Comical, comical.
How does
Because
the
that,
entire bench get put out of they only have 5 players,
they had
and I
five
don't think
players.
they were starters. I don't think they were starters. 5 players.
No, they weren't even starters. That's the funny part.
5 players for the remainder of for the entire second half because they got ejected in the first half.
Yeah, they got ejected. Yeah, that, to me, that's crazy. Like, to me, I love to see that because I wasn't going to watch or nothing. But I saw the notification and I was like, wait a minute.
Whoa. Yeah.
Wait a minute. And then I saw the
Insane.
video and I was like, this is great. Like, this is awesome.
This is crazy.
It makes me feel a little bit better when we lost because I already was annoyed. But then that happened and I was like, okay.
They kind of messed They kind of
That
made things
that
worse.
like it was like I had, wow, something bad just happened, but then I just had something else and I'm like, okay, it's not as bad now.
Right. Because that would be I would hate that. I would hate that.
If I'm trying to think if that was us,
Oh God.
I really would have crashed out. You probably wouldn't even see me on this podcast. I would have been in
I was
jail.
about to say I would deactivate all social media.
Yeah, I would be in jail from Rage Road or whatever, running around honking at people. I don't know what I would be doing.
Maddie would really crash out.
Yeah, no, my temper is short, so no.
Clearly.
Yeah,
No, I didn't get that. I mean, and Duke was supposed to be this tough. They were ranked by what 7 at the
7, I
beginning?
think. Yeah, that's the crazy part. And you lost to what, West Virginia or whatever it was.
Yeah, but they've lost again. They lost that. That was their second loss, I believe.
Yeah, and to me, I'm like, that's why they were overrated. I knew they should be ranked, but they should not have been 7.
Now I will say I was surprised that they were ranked 7. I
think they
was surprised at that.
They should have been closer, like 14, 15-ish. I think they should have been after us because I think when we play them, that'll be good. Like, I think we're better. Matchup, we're better. We're better.
Yeah. So they lost. Okay.
It's just,
yeah. That you know what they lost to Baylor. Their first game.
Yeah.
And Baylor was ranked number 16. So
they're that's my point. Like they're a top 25 team, but not a top 10 team.
Yeah. Now the teams that they were supposed to beat the crap out of, they beat the crap out of them. Well, except for West Virginia.
And that's
they played, yeah.
And that's the difference, though. That's what makes a team good from great. Because if you're good, you'll beat teams. You'll beat the teams you're supposed to beat. But when you're great, you'll beat them by 40, 50 points.
44. Yeah.
That's like you put your foot on the gas and you don't let go.
Mm-hmm.
Some teams, they don't do that. They just, they get up 20 and they're just chilling the rest of the game.
They just take it as is,
And then they play not to lose the game. They don't play to win. They play
right. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for Thursday's game. Should be a good bounce back. Obviously, we already had Fairfield win, but hopefully we can get some better shooting and get into a better rhythm. And I'd love to just see some good shooting. I think will give everybody confidence. If everybody starts to hit shots, I think everybody will start to feel a little more comfortable.
I agree.
And then that'll just translate to everything that happens in the game too, because then they'll have more fun. I feel like they look like in the second half that they weren't having fun to me. It looked like they were stressed and anxious. That's what it looked like to me. They didn't look like they were having fun out there. And you should, you're down, but you should still be having fun shooting shots. And
absolutely. Even when you're down, you can use that to work on other, shoot.
Still shoot or shoot, and you got to shoot. So I don't know. We'll see, but I don't know. Anything else you want to talk about today, or?
I was about to say I wanted to. So normally we have a player of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know who I have for player of the game. Um, let's see. Who do I have as a
I
player of the
honestly
game?
like. I'm gonna have to say like avoid or something because like I can't on a betting slip is what that is. Avoid or something like avoid. I'm not picking one this time because I can't. Like
I can't either.
nobody played to a standard where I'm going to say they were the player of the game.
Yeah,
And that, I
I
mean,
don't
it
have
might
one
be
either.
maybe I'm being strict or I'm just like, oh, you need to play better. But like nobody stood out to me, and I'm like, that's she had that dog
Mm-mm.
mentality that game. Nobody did that.
The only one that came close would have been Elena because she was okay during.
She was, yeah, yeah. I
She was a leading scorer, so with 13. You know what else I noticed? That in both games, no one has scored more than 15 points.
yeah, and that's another problem. Like we don't have somebody that can just go out and give you 20.
So I don't,
I don't know. It's I mean it is early, so maybe they'll figure some stuff out. I don't know.
yeah.
But I mean, for
Hopefully
now,
so.
like that's all I can think about is just shoot better, and then once we shoot better, then I'll start picking even more stuff apart. But for now,
Yeah.
just shoot better. Simple.
Yeah, let's work on shooting. Like that, honestly, to me, I think defensively we'll be okay because, like I said, we played solid defense against
Yeah,
UCLA, especially in the first half. The second half, not so much, but I think a lot of that was because they were more tired
yeah.
to try to keep that up. So against because the next few games are with like A&T and who else?
I think UNCG.
Uh, they playing both schools in Greensboro.
Yeah.
Gee, who knew?
Yep. And then
Um,
they got South Dakota State at the Cancun, Mexico. Cancun.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Oh, so they got
And that's
A&T
wait a
on
minute.
the
That's on
20th
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
on Thanksgiving. Oh, I forgot they do have games on Thanksgiving. So they have A&T on the 20th, which is this coming Thursday,
Yep. And
and
then they got
then
Sunday.
UNCG. I mean, yeah, Friday. And then they got UNCG on the
Sunday. Yep.
23rd.
Yeah, but I don't know that A and T game. We might not be able to watch. It says Flow College TV. I don't even know what that is. So,
Oh, yeah. I
but
don't.
the other game's on ACC Network, so we'll be able to watch the other one.
Oh, yeah. I figured that would be. UNC is
Yeah, I
pretty
mean
good.
we'll see. We'll see because we'll come back and recap both those
Yeah.
games.
Oh, so the 20th. So that A&T is on that Thursday, the 20th, and then that Sunday it's UNCG.
Yeah.
Okay. So I might be able to make the UNCG game. I'll try to make that one since it's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Um, I'll let you know if I do, if I am able to make it.
Right.
But that'll be good. So yeah, they got a couple of games in between to prepare for the Texas game.
Yeah. They gotta figure out some. The biggest thing is just the shooting. But other than that, like that's
Yeah.
all I have for now about what we need to be doing because you can't do the other stuff until you just shoot the ball
You can shoot the ball.
accurately and proficiently. So
Missing wide open shots. Wide open shots. We gotta make the shots, ladies.
yeah, we will see. But yeah,
That's all we got tonight, girl. That's all we'll be unpacking. Yeah,
that
glad
is
it's
all we have. Yes, but make sure to stay tuned and join the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord, and then also we'll have the links to all the other podcasts that you could listen to for 94 feet or 94 feet in the paint or 94 feet. Why am I thinking about this? I'm over here half asleep, bro. 94 feet and then 100 yards too. But we'll have the
yes.
links down in the description if you guys want to go watch those or stay tuned. Obviously, just at least join the Discord if you do the bare minimum. At least join that
What's
and
wrong with
join
this?
the conversations in there because sometimes they get a little heated and it's fun to kind of go back with people on their
It
opinions.
is.
But
We have fun.
we do have fun. Yeah.
We have fun. We're all fun over here.
Yes. And
So
then also, if you have any questions or anything, just drop
yes.
them down below. And then,
Comment.
yeah,
We here for it.
we are here for it.
We here for it. So hopefully the lady heals on Thursday while Maddie is tasting her cake for her wedding. We don't want her to be bridezilla.
No, we do
Okay.
not.
No bridezilla.
Nope.
All we want. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us in the paint. Peace.
Bye.